So in previous video, we talked about different market or different product. And that is one way to look at diversification. And another way would be to look at diversification in terms of what kind of products, what types of markets we are going to diversify to. And our diversification can be related and unrelated. Related means that we are going to develop some product, some markets within the capabilities or value network of organization. Oh, what does it mean? Value network. Remember Porter's value chain? And we talked that there is inbound logistics, outbound logistics. So value network means any part of the network from the original sourcing of the resource, like wood, like oil, like milk, and the final customer. So, for example, a person that buys a chair, a person that drives a car, a person that buys some chocolate. So this would be related because it is within value network. Or within capabilities, so for example, I teach ACCA, and for me, related diversification would be to teach CPA. That would be different market. It would be not the UK, it would be the USA. It would be different product, but the capabilities like the understanding of accounting on financial stuff, blah, 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 that is important. Okay. Now, as for horizontal and vertical integration, let's talk about that. So when we're talking about value chain diversification, we might think about horizontal integration or vertical. Horizontal means that we are going to look at the level of the chain we are in, and we are going to look at something that is either complementary or something that is competitive. So, for example, when we are talking about the production, let's say streaming services like Netflix, horizontal would be to open cinemas, because that is actually a substitute. Vertical means that we are going to expand backward or forward within the existing value network. So it means that we are going to become either our own supplier or distributor. Let me give you an example. So imagine that you are a car manufacturer like Volkswagen. If you open a dealership, your own dealership, that means that you are going to integrate forward. So this means you will become closer to the final customers. So this means that we are going to invest in someone who is going to be our customer, and then we will get closer to the actual customer. Okay, so this means that we will go forward. We can go backward the chain, and let's say we will try to, we produce some goods. Imagine we make cheese, and we can make cheese from the milk that we bought. Or we can actually open a company that is going to be a farm that is going to produce milk. So this would be backward integration. Backward means further away from the customer. So these are the types of diversifications. And what are the advantages of this vertical integration? Well, so first of all, we would be able to secure the supply of components in terms of quantity, in terms of quality. So for example, if we produce some posh cheeses, we will learn for sure that the milk quality is indeed good. And also we will be protected in terms of cost, because it is easier to control cost and the source of their creation rather than to control markups in the chain. Also, there would be stronger relationship with the final consumer of the product, because we will know everything from scratch. A share of the profits at all stages of the value network will be ours. And this would be a more effective pursuit of diversification strategy. And we will create barriers to entry because if we control everything, we control the supplier of main resource, then we will not just sell it to competitors, and potential competitors would not appear. But there are problems, there are risks with this vertical integration. So first of all, it could lead to over-concentration. So we are going to be more sensitive to instabilities and the fluctuations in the economy. So, for example, if we would have this vertical integration, and let's say we would be an airline company, also we would be a company that produces airplanes, then if COVID and all of the airplanes are landed, then we suffer in this business and in that business as well. The problem also could happen that we will not be able to use the economies of scale or technical advances because, well, there will be different industry that requires different resources.